Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's updates for CrazyArenaChaos. So we got a lot to go over. I'm just gonna dive right in like always, just starting with the GitHub. So, starting back here, Bill came in and reworked some of the shop buttons in the weapon system. Dalton came in and added more enemies spawning each wave, and then also made some updates to the logic. Bill also came in and added a wallet so you can actually see how much currency you have on screen. Then Dalton came in and added damage multipliers for hazards as well, so that during these waves and these progressions, enemies and hazards will start to get harder and harder, which is really great. McFunkyPants or Krister came in and made this model for our rocket thrower, so now you can throw rockets and it looks like it's actually like not just a hammer. And then Bill came in and added a new vault door. Dalton added some more logic with the hazards and the landmine, and specifically with having them activate based on different rounds, which is good. And then Cody came in, added some visual effects for the currency being picked up, so that's really great. I started adding some better tracking for players to enemies with attacks. Added some different visual effects, which was so too. And then Krister came in and added a Jumbotron, and the Jumbotron is really cool because it has a render texture so that it can actually have the camera show up what's going on in the environment, so that's really cool. It looks like the vault door was removed afterwards. So yeah, I added some more hit stop stuff, more effects, and then Arnie came in and added the new player character, and we retargeted some of the animations and hooked that up. So going over into the actual game, just to show off the new player model, which looks great, which looks amazing, and actually feels so much better. And now it's making me look back at my enemies, take a look at them, and be like, okay, now I need to actually get a better model for those enemies. So all our animations are going. If you go in currency, you see that effect coming from Cody, and then also it might be a little bit hard to see, but we have maybe some enemies run underneath. Yeah, we can see them start to run underneath as well. Then let me go ahead and grab a more consistent weapon. And then here we have a bit more visual effect, so our combat is feeling way better, but I still want to play around with these effects some more and see how I can get them feeling. All these guys up, and the player's more being pulled to the enemy if it's close in front of them as well, so that sometimes I need to make it more consistent too, to make the hits definitely feel like they're always connected, because sometimes the enemies will just start going back as soon as they get out. So definitely some stuff to add on, with a lot of great updates this week. And then as well, we'll show this new model in here from the Krister. So you can see I need to fix where it's holding shifted a bit. Now you can see those rockets all around the rocket launcher. You throw it, and then there's a little cluster, and then the little new rockets will come off and start going up. So everything, I think the visuals are starting to really come along and make it look really good, which is what's making me want to go back and actually remake the enemy model and have better animations for it as well. And if you look up in the right too, you can see our active bolt number too, which is great to have that, and some of just the visual goodness that is our shop now. So that's all super amazing. And then, just going into starting to work on this new enemy too, I started doing the blackout, wanted a bit more of a portly brute, so I started doing a bit of the blackout, and then I'm going to start going in and adding some more mechanical feeling bits so that it feels more robotic. But right now it's just in the blackout stage, so I figured give some updates on that. So let's go over to the Trello and figure out what's been done so far. So for this week, we didn't get in the whip attachment, but that's okay. We have a lot of time to add that in. I'm currently working on the new model for the Bruiser. We could still use a laser particle effect, sound effect, and we do have the currency pickup sound effect. So let's go ahead and archive this list. And then if you want to get involved this week with code, could work on the whip attachment, because we actually probably need that before it extends. So having a whip attachment that you swing and it has kind of like a trail behind you that follows and goes. We do have the background music, so I'll put this under completed. And then Swatomatic increasing in size. I saw some logic for that, but I'm not sure if that is working. So I'll go back and test it out too. And yeah, there is definitely some more art stuff to do if you want to get involved with adding some of the visual flair or the modeling, or you want to come in and model your own enemy. That'd be really great. If you want to work on audio, we still need a wave complete sound effect. If you want to work on the story, we have different background stuff. I think someone's currently working on the design of the currency. I think Cody is. And also, if you want to do art, we need a Swatomatic attachment as well that would look better than a big sign. Or even the base weapon, so that the weapons can start to look a bit fleshed out more. So a lot of this next month we'll probably be working on getting things more visually appealing, and not as like stand or placeholdery. But yeah, thanks so much everyone for all the hard work this week, and look forward to seeing everyone next week.